Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we find ourselves on episode 2 of Grind Free. And we are back on Asiki Ridge. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about herd management. So, to do extreme herd management, which is what I am doing with this grind, I am reducing all of the 2s down to very minimal 2s. So what I'm looking for is, so this 2 is rated 97 to 158. This is exactly the sort of 2 that we want and that will remain kept. That was not a good shot. Oh, well, he flopped. I think we only got one. So yeah, so we're trying to keep very low estimate 2s. As it will then cause bigger ones to spawn. Again, trying to keep that tally of points, you know, with the right amount. And this is called extreme herd management. You can do normal herd management where you just keep all 2s. It doesn't matter their weight estimate. Or you can do extreme herd management. Yeah, I only got that one. Okay. And I'm doing extreme herd management. That increases the dime rate and it increases more of a chance of getting ultra rares. There we go. I really am not sure why this tent is so close to this zone. I don't know why I did this. Because I can guarantee there's going to be nothing at this lake because I'm too close. Yeah, see, that there was a mule deer there, but he's already fleeing. Because I was too close. So I will have to move that tent. But yeah, so the whole purpose, and I got asked this in one of my streams the other day, because somebody thought that herd management causes the great one to spawn, and it doesn't. Really, all herd management does is it increases the chances of you getting a secret rare, or a super rare, or an ultra rare, whichever way you want to call it. It does not cause a great one to spawn. Now, I have seen with the mule deer that with the herd management, and it might just be the mule deers themselves anyway, but with the herd management, I have seen great ones spawning extremely quickly in, you know, not very many kills at all. But again, that could just be how the mule deers are. We wouldn't know. My suspicion is that that's exactly how mule deer are. They're just very, I don't want to say very easy to get a great one, because easy is the wrong word, but the grinds are much quicker than in certain other species. That is for certain. I mean, I've had 2 grinds so far that are just in their early like 300s. And, you know, I compare that to even my first fallow deer, which was 600 something. And then for my second fallow deer that I'm still trying to get, I'm at like 2. Okay, so both of these twos are great. I do not need to touch them. Their lowest estimate is below 100. Just see if there's anything else here. There's a 3. I got him. But yeah, so I mean, with the extreme herd management, you're looking at a diamond rate of like 1 in 20. Frankly, I'm not entirely certain what my dime rate is right now. I know I'm getting diamonds fairly consistently, but I'm not sure what the exact stats are on it. It was a non-vital. I would have to... In fact, I'll do that for our next episode. Is I'll work out what my diamond rate is. And, you know, where I would like it to be. But I do know, so I will be continuing this grind until I get a rare of every type. So far, I've got a piebald and a couple of dilutes. That's all I've got. And obviously, I don't have a super rare yet either. My goal is to get a super rare of every Great One species. That is what my goal is. As soon as I get a super rare, we'll move on to the next grind. And I think... I don't know. I don't know what our next grind is going to be. I'm going to tell you that now. I do think it might be something with antlers. Well, no, actually, I can tell you what our next grind is going to be. And I know this for certain, actually. It's going to be bears. And the reason for that, I'm already about 500 kills into my bear grind. So, I probably will use bears as the next one. I do not have a diamond bear yet. I don't have... I do have a couple of rare bears, I think. Possibly. I don't know, actually. But I know that I'm doing them on Silver Ridge Peaks. I'm doing the 4 lake method. But I haven't really started shooting down the exteriors yet. Like, I've started, but I'm not there entirely yet. So our dime rate isn't great with the bears. But again, I mean, it is, you know, it doesn't affect us getting a great one. What affects us getting a great one is shooting. You have to shoot the animals to get a great one. I do also have a feeling that... Yeah, there's nothing here. I do have a feeling that the bears are going to be a much longer grind, but I won't start putting footage out of there, like out of the bear grind, until I am completely finished with the mule deers. And the only way that I'm going to be completely finished with the mule deers is when I get a super rare. I'm intrigued to know how many grinds that's going to take, quite frankly. The great ones are great. That, you know, I'm so glad that I'm getting great ones. But I really want to get a super rare. I need to go up to this lake. So I have been thinking, when we have 5 great ones, like 5 mule deer great ones, I will take you through the mule deer lodge as it is once we've got the 5. And I think I'll do a mule deer lodge tour every 5 great ones that we get. Obviously, providing that we don't get a super rare. If we get a super rare, that will be the mule deer grind finished, at least temporarily. And then we'll move on to, you know, the next one. Like, obviously the bears will be out next. But I'm kind of like... I really want to do another antlered, like, great one. So I'm thinking we may do a couple of fallow grinds. I like the fallows. I've already got 1 fallow grind. I need to set back up because I removed all of the tents. But I do really like the fallow grind. I am going to throw a tent down here when we get closer. Oh, excuse me. Because I know there's at least 1 herd at this lake. And I know, like, you guys haven't seen it because I wasn't recording. But I'm, like, 2,700 kills into the next fallow. Great one. I mean, it can't be very long before we get that next great one for fallows. I'm actually going to put the tent here. I mean, that takes us a little bit closer. Actually, it takes us a lot closer to this lake. But no, I know this lake, there's several herds. Maybe only 1 herd and a couple of singles. But again, we need to get it shut down, so... yeah. Because then I can show you probably some 2s that have the higher estimates that we want to get shut down. Okay, let's walk. Get this bush out of my head. Okay, so here's a 2 with a higher estimate. It's 130 to 191. So that's 1 that I want to shoot down. There's a 4. I don't see anything else here. Ah, shoot, the other one's right behind a tree. Well, I missed a 4 because I couldn't see him. But that's fine, we got the 2. So there is a potential that this 2 could come back as a 3. Or it could also come back as a lower level 2, which is exactly what we want it to do. And it does look like it was a solo. which means that we will have to go and find its location again. Yeah, 2 minor. Okay. And then we'll do this lake. So right now, I'm focusing on the top half of the map until I've got everything on the top half of the map, like, down to where I want it to be. And then we'll do the same to the bottom. It just reduces the amount of locations that I need to go to. So there's a 2. That one needs shooting down. And that one needs shooting down. Try and catch him. What is going on with my... Nope, that's not the 2 I wanted. There. That's the 2 I wanted. What is going on with this? Stop. My computer was having a moment there. That was really weird. I do apologise for the noise in the background. I do have 3 Dalmatian puppies right now that have all decided to play. Okay. Alright, so we'll pick up this deer and then I'm going to roll into some footage and some music and show you some more kills, and then I will come back to you at the end and let you know how many kills we are officially up to. Officially, we are up to 19 kills right now for grind number 3. Alright guys, so enjoy the music and enjoy the hunting, and I will be back at the end to let you know what we were up to. Bye guys! Hey guys! So, I hope you really enjoyed that. We are now up to 36 kills, which is great. We are slowly getting up there. So a couple of side notes to include here. I am not going to be uploading Great One episodes every single day from this point going forward. They're going to go out every other day. And that's because we are going to start a brand new series also, which is going to be getting to level 60 from level 0. So we are going to be starting a whole new game. Over on a different Steam account, so that they don't get, you know, intertwined or anything like that. So yeah, so it's going to be a beginner series, basically showing people how to get to level 60 if you're a brand new player, and explaining, you know, more beginner friendly things. So yeah, so that will start coming out from a couple of days from now, I would think, but I'll let you know when it starts coming out. So anyway, I'm about to get killed by wolves. Let's deal with these wolves whilst we're here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, let's not get attacked by wolves. So yeah, so I think that'll be a really good series. We're not going to do any like grinding on there until we're level 60. But yeah, it will be a beginner friendly series. It will be helping people who maybe are new to the game and don't know, you know, how to find animals, don't know how to hunt, etc, etc. So yeah, so that will start coming out in the next couple of days. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I've got to say right now. So I will see you in episode 3. Bye!